Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for the new subscribers over the weekend. We had a good one, and hopefully we're going to keep that going tonight. Heading out for Monday night dinner shift from 5:30 to like 8:30. Short one. So we turned on Doordash, and about 30 seconds in, we got our first offer, which was a good offer. $6.75, 3.7 miles, so it's under 4, hidden tip possibility. I'm actually just approaching my hotspot now, and I'm gonna go through it to the other side, grab the food, and come back to the hotspot. So it works out perfectly. Typically, we're about 15 minutes into our shift before we get a good offer. So it's always nice when you first turn on and that first offer you get is a good offer. Pro tip, when you schedule yourself for a day for a certain shift, do not delete it under any circumstances within your control. Okay, I had my shift scheduled for today since like last Wednesday. And the way that the algorithm works, you will get penalized. You won't notice it, but you'll get penalized on your next shifts if you delete a shift. Go out and complete a delivery on that shift if you can, and then you can quit for the night. All right, just don't blindly delete it, because there's no excuses. You can't say, "Oh, I'm not feeling good." You know, there's nothing there to justify why you're deleting. They think you're just being lazy and not going out there, so they're going to penalize you. And your next shift, you go out, you're going to notice a slowdown. So try not to delete your shifts, because it does affect your rhythm. All right, so that was quite possibly the quickest $6.75 we've made to date. Like lightning fast. We were just already in motion and went to the store, went to the drop off, and felt like nothing. So DoorDash got tricky. So they flip-flop the buttons when you get paused for declining offers. I don't know if this happened to anybody else, but where it used to be the resume dash in red, they changed that to the end dash, and the resume dash is underneath it. Because I just ended my dash accidentally. Luckily, I'm able to get back on and still dash to when I was planning to dash till, but that's not cool. All right, so we picked up another $6.75 offer on DoorDash. It's going a little less miles than the last one, and it's a little bit of a bigger order. So the last one turned out to be $6.75. Happens. And this one definitely shows more potential than that, based on the item size and the type of restaurant that I'm picking it up from. So yeah, I love how every time I trash talk Grubhub, they send me a good offer. But it seems like every time I get completely aggravated and say something about it is when they'll send me something good. Got an offer for $9.20, going only 3.2 miles. And the restaurant I'm picking up from is literally a few doors away from where I'm dropping this one off. So I'm gonna drop this off real quick, go grab the Grubhub, deliver that. All right, solid $12.75 for that one. So that puts us at about 20, I think $19.50. So that person actually said in the app, in the instructions for Grubhub, it said, "Ring bell, make sure you don't leave, we have a cash tip." So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm already making $9 on this, and it's going a mile. So that's pretty cool. So I rang the doorbell, handed them the food, and it was just very awkward because they did not hand me a cash tip. Maybe it's like the other apps where you put instructions in and forget to update it. I think all the apps, if that's the case, I think all the apps really need to revisit that, because it's very confusing when you have conflicting information. Like where it says leave at door, hand to customer in the same breath. Like, okay, which one do I choose over the other? Which one's right? So it is extremely slow out here tonight. Slow offers. Uber and Grubhub haven't sent me anything. I kept everything on the entire time I was, getting that last offer that I accepted from DoorDash. Kept everything on, not a peep from either one. Still not a peep from either one. I got an offer from DoorDash, a stack going way too far, and I don't think there was going to be anything extra on it. Could be wrong, but anyway, regardless of all that, we're still doing okay. We're at $37 and change for our first hour and a half almost. We're about to hit the hour and a half mark. Pretty good, I'd say. 37 bucks. That's a, $20 an hour pace, more than a $20 an hour pace, maybe 25. Depends on what our next offer brings us. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna last tonight. I'm exhausted. We had to get up really early for the funeral this morning, and yeah, it's been a long day. So I might just make like 50-60 bucks tonight and call it a day, and come out re-energized tomorrow and get some extra rest tonight. All right, so I just got all right, so I just got an offer, $13.50 for 9.2 miles. It's a stack. I'm not 100% sure if this is going to pay extra or not, but the reason I took it is because I mentioned before, I am exhausted, and this is taking me home. The 2 drop-offs are on my way home, and I'm going to call it a night after this. So with this $13.50, that'll pop us up to at least $50, 51, 52, somewhere around there. And we'll be finishing up early tonight. About 2 hours and 15 minutes on the clock, I would say, by the time this is done. We're an hour and 45 minutes in now. It's going to take me 5 minutes to get to the restaurant, and then 10 minutes to the first drop-off, another 5 to the next drop-off, so 15 plus 5, 20 minutes. Should be done with this in about 20 minutes. So we'll have been on the clock for about 2 hours and 15 minutes today.